What is up? What is up?
Damn, bro, you sound tired.
What's good, YouTube?
Boy.
What's going on, guys? We are back with another video in the lab right here again.
Yeah, kind of like also like an unplanned video too.
Yeah. So today is gonna be a little bit different. I already trained in the morning. You hasn't trained, but really quick. I don't really talk about it. Well, I don't think we've talked about it very much here on the channel. But you know, I never told my story or our story, and today we are getting the chance to tell some of our story right here on Telemundo and NBC News. We have a reporter setting up, and you know, it's kind of cool, you know, because I never really get in too deep about, you know, my life or whatever. Everybody just knows I was a young father at a very young age, and then I would train, and that's about it. But there's a lot more where that comes from, and today, you know, it's kind of dope to get that chance, the opportunity to tell it on television, you know, and
So like others can hear.
yeah. So
Right now, so they're gonna do like an interview on us. Well, on my dad telling his story, and it's gonna be in English and in Spanish too.
yeah, so it's kind of dope that you know, it's gonna be in both languages, mainly because, you know, I'm Salvadorian, we're Hispanic,
And that's what like a lot of people don't know that, and like it helps, you know, relate to them.
yeah, so it's gonna, you know, it's gonna reach some people that, you know, hopefully it kind of like that they can relate a little to kind of like what I've been through or whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope, and yeah, we're just excited. So
Yeah, we're gonna get some behind the scene footage too, and you know, shout out Charlie.
Shout
He's
out
gonna be
Charlie.
helping us. What up?
my dad did. I was only 6 months. 3 years old. So I lived with my grandma for those other 6 years. La verdad, fue muy difícil. Sí, bueno, mis padres me trajeron con un poco de mentiras. Mi padre, lo que pasó fue mi tía, la falleció, y mi padre voló a poderla enterrar en El Salvador. Y estando allá, él, that I went, just like my father never wanted me to go through what he went through. Same with me and my son. I don't want him to go through all the hard things that This is me and the song. My grandma used to put me that outfit just for photos, because, you know, I didn't have a lot of clothes over there. My parents used to send me the Fila shoes. And me and one of my cousins. That's one of my favorite cousins. Still in El Salvador. And it's me again. This is one of the, you know, first years that when I got here, one of the first Christmases I spent with my family. And one of the first quinceañeras.
You're a young chambelán.
Yeah. And then my sister and me and my mom used to make us wear the uniforms with my shirt tucked in, I remember. And yeah, so I think this was a wedding. And we have whole family photo during Christmas. That was one of the first Christmases. And my sister. The first time I think this was Universal Studios. My dad and my sister. I was kind of like getting used to the life here.
Yeah.
And that's me and my little sister here.
Looking through these photos, what feelings do they bring to you?
It just reminds me, you know, how get those memories of how hard it was at first, kind of like at that. You know, you can see those videos where, like, you know, your family, like your family, all about it.
I got like little like background of his interview. His was mainly the longest one.
Yeah, it was dope. Honestly, got in my feels a bit, but because of the memories. But it's good. It's good. Hopefully, once we get the link, maybe we put a little like we can put a piece of it in.
Yeah, a piece of it in. It's supposed to air 2 days from now.
On Friday.
On Friday, yeah. So today's Wednesday. So yeah, hopefully we'll show you guys.
Before we continue to celebrate Hispanic heritage, and today we introduce you to Rudy Maravilla. He's a manager of one of LA's most exclusive fitness clubs. As NBC4's Amber Frias tells us, he doesn't just teach his clients how to build their bodies, he teaches them how to rebuild their lives.
Let's do it. Feeling good already. I'm already warmed up. This is how I focus to start my day.
On any given morning, you'll find Rudy Maravilla and his son Rudy Jr. working out at Chatsworth's Young LA gym.
It's something that I don't take for granted at all, you know, and it's also something that, you know, many kids don't have.
It's also a way for Rudy Sr. to pass down the values that helped him overcome one of the toughest times of his life.
Every day I wake up, and because I still get flashbacks of, you know, my first 9 years in El Salvador. I tell everybody that I saw things that no kid should. I'm sorry.
At just 3 years old, his parents immigrated to the U.S. from El Salvador, leaving him to be raised by his grandmother.
It's one of the few photos I have with my mom in El Salvador.
It wasn't until he was 9 years old that his parents were able to bring him to the U.S.
It was tough. It didn't feel like home. Everything was different.
Lost in a new country, he found a lifeline in soccer.
I had one goal in life, and that was to become a soccer player, a professional soccer player.
But a severe injury took it all away.
I kind of like found myself in kind of like a depression stage after college.
Now with a child of his own, Rudy Sr. knew he needed change.
I guess I was just so like desperate to find something that kind of like gave me some sort of hope.
So he found a gym.
I remember that feeling that first time I went in, and then I was walking out. I was like, this really makes me feel good. There you go. That's how we do it.
That feeling marked the beginning of a new chapter. Today, Rudy Sr. trains athletes and manages one of LA's most exclusive gyms.
You know, a lot of people just go in there trying to like, you know, lose some weight or whatever, but they don't realize how much impact it has on their mental health. Oh, he's not playing.
As for Rudy Jr., his dad's journey is a constant source of inspiration.
You know, that's something that I admire and I look up to him for, because he went through things that I could hardly even imagine going through.
In Chatsworth, Amber Frias, NBC4 News.
Y hoy les tenemos una historia muy bonita. Rudy Maravilla ha sido un fiel amante del deporte y en el gimnasio donde labora no solo enseña a sus clientes cómo tonificar sus cuerpos, también les enseña cómo reconstruir sus vidas. Amber Frias nos trae la historia.
Let's do it.
Todos los días sin falta, Rudy Maravilla y su hijo Rudy Jr. entrenan juntos en el gimnasio Young LA de Chatsworth.
Es algo especial que tengo con mi papá, y yo sé que muchos de los niños mi edad o creciendo no tienen como ese tipo de relación con sus padres.
Para Rudy, es una manera de transmitirle a su hijo los valores que lo ayudaron a superar uno de los momentos más difíciles de su vida.
En El Salvador, tengo todavía muchas memorias que siempre digo, no quiero nunca que mi hijo pase por esto.
A los 3 años, sus padres emigraron a Estados Unidos desde El Salvador, dejándolo al cuidado de su abuela. No fue hasta que cumplió 9 años que sus padres pudieron llevarlo a los Estados Unidos.
Fue muy difícil porque es muy diferente la vida en El Salvador a llegar a Los Ángeles y especialmente dejar a mi abuelita, que era mi mamá.
Perdido en un país nuevo, Rudy encontró consuelo en el fútbol, un deporte que le recordaba a su país natal.
Creciendo en El Salvador, yo y mis primos siempre jugábamos.
Pero una grave lesión le arrebató ese sueño y la sensación de seguridad que había encontrado en el deporte.
Todo en mi vida como que en vez de ir a la derecha se fue a la izquierda y no sabía qué hacer. Estaba como en una depresión en mi vida.
Con el nacimiento de Rudy Jr., él sabía que necesitaba un cambio y lo encontró en un gimnasio.
Cuando iba saliendo, me acuerdo que me dije a mí mismo, esto me hace sentir muy bien y quiero seguir haciéndolo.
Esa sensación marcó el inicio de un nuevo capítulo en su vida. Hoy Rudy entrena atletas y dirige uno de los gimnasios más exclusivos de Los Ángeles.
No nomás tienes que pensar en el resultado físico, tienes que pensar en lo que hace por ti mentalmente, en lo que hace por ti día a día.
Al tiempo que honra a sus padres.
Como mi padre sacrificó toda su vida por darme esta oportunidad, yo no quiero echar eso a perder.
Rudy se ha convertido en una fuente de inspiración para su hijo. Reportando desde Chatsworth para Telemundo 52, Amber Frías.
Bonita historia en este mes de la herencia hispana, gracias a Amber Frías. Y Rudy Maravilla dice que el ejercicio lo llevó a triunfar en un país desconocido y hoy cuenta su historia para poder inspirar a otros, incluyendo a su hijo.